Hello, fellow Sudokans. Welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 20th of July, 2023. It's quite dark here. It's afternoon in Bangkok, but it seems to be very overcast, which is something that's rather welcome. Oh, as I speak, I just hear the sound of rain coming on. I hope it's not going to be too loud because I'll have to stop the video. I just hear a smattering of rain outside. So I just 10 seconds ago it was not raining. Now it is. So that's thrown me off a little bit. Hopefully it won't be too noisy for you. You'll be able to hear me. I'll be using the noise reduction anyway because the air conditioning is still running. Yes, it's still hot even though it's raining outside. I've not been feeling very well today, I must say. This morning I was feeling quite poorly, but I'm feeling rather better now. I think I'm okay, so certainly should be well enough to play a game of Sudoku. If that means with candidates, that's more likely to mean with candidates. If I don't have the energy to put much thought into the game, that's probably how it's going to be. We'll see. Anyway, when I was a kid, I always used to think politicians had to be brainy. They had to be intelligent. What a fool I was when I was young. As I've got older, I've seen politicians can be incredibly dumb. It doesn't matter about political affiliation, whatever party. There are dumb politicians in all parties, but the right-wing ones tend to be a bit slightly more stupid than the left-wing ones, I think, from mostly. Anyway, add to that list somebody named Tobias Ellwood, a British MP, who has come out and praised the Taliban in Afghanistan for improving security. Yeah, of all the things you could say about the Taliban, let's talk about improving security, shall we? Well, one dumb man. Fortunately, he's not a woman living in Afghanistan. I don't think he'll be praising the security measures taken. All right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku before I start to get sick again. Just thinking about these idiocy. We're going to start with 4s blocking across like this. That's going to put 4 into that square. Okay. Not much on the 4. Okay, what I do see is 8 and 9 blocking up here. I thought I did. 8 and 9 blocking up here. So that means those two squares must contain 8 and 9. So in the white squares in this block, the 3 squares we have left do not contain 8 or 9. They contain 3, 6, and 7. 3, 6, 7. We got 6 down here blocking up there. That's going to be the 6. 7 blocking there, that's going to be the 7, and we're going to get the 3 there. All right, let's go through these. 7 blocking across like so, and up there it's going to put 7 into that square. Okay, 3. Okay, 6. Okay. All right, let's come across here, see what we're missing at the end of this row. Then we're looking for 3. Oops, we're looking for 6. We're looking for 8. 3, 6, 8. Yes, we've got a couple of 8s from down there, so let's put that 8 there. 3, 6 in these squares. What are we left with? 1, 2, 5, 9. 2s. 5s. Don't know. Okay. All right. Let's check out this column down here, shall we? What are we looking for? I hope this rain is not going to get too bad. If it is, I might have to stop the game and take my car for a ride, just to get it out of the flood zone. 2, 3, and 7 are missing from this column. Okay. And in this column, we are still looking for 1, 4, and 5, I believe. So 5s are down there. And 4. I've just spotted 9s blocking across here. So we will put 9 into that square there. And when 9 blocks up here and 9 blocks across here, that means 9 is one of our squares here blocking across. Now remember, we had 8 and 9 in these squares. So we know that's going to be 9, that's going to be 8. Um, 3, 8. Okay, 3 blocks across here, so 3 must be in those squares there. 8 blocks up here, so this has to be 8 and 3 there. This has to be 1. And so when 1 blocks across here and 1 blocks up here, that's going to put 1 into that square. This is 3 and 8, so we can get the number here. The number here is 6. Missing at the end here now is 2, 5, 9. 2, 5, 9. 5 and 9, 2 down there. Different columns. Okay, can't get those. And this is 3, 6, isn't it? Okay. I'm not sure if the microphone is picking up the sound of this rain outside. It's quite nice. It's kind of sounds like waves. It's coming down in waves. It won't be nice if I have to go and rescue my car, though. And it is sounding like it's really picking up speed now. Right, let's go through these digits and see. I see the 2 and the 4 blocking down here. So we got a pair of 2 and 4 here. It means that this has to be 1 and 6. So 1s will be down here like this. Okay, 2s. 4. Okay, so 4 blocks across here like this and down here. And down here. So 4 will be in those 2 squares. In other words, this square here cannot be 4. It also can't be 5. So we have 4 and 5 down here. And this will be the other digit for this column, which is a 1. Now, I said 2 and 4 were here. This was 1 and 6. So 1 blocking across here. There's our 1. There is our 6. I hope I don't have to stop this game. I'm actually in quite a good flow here for a change. I've just discovered 4 and 6 across here and 4 and 6 down here. This is a pair of 4 and 6 also. So what are we left with? 2, 3, 7. The 2s will be here, right? One across here, down here, and up here. There's our one. I'm going to have to check on the current situation outside. Hold on. Hello, fellow Sudokans. I'm back. It is raining quite hard, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have to stop the game again to go and take my car away somewhere, because my house is actually lower than street level, and it means that my garden floods and the car gets flooded, and it's really not fun. So that's what I'm going to have to check again in another few minutes. I shall edit most of this stuff out, of course. Right, where are we now? So it looks like I was just putting in the ones. Is there any more information on one? No, let's go through the list. What else can we do? Twos. I looked at those a moment ago. I think threes now. So fives are going to appear in these squares, actually. Oops. Come on, key, hold down. What's wrong with this key again? Strange things happening with my keyboard, I think. No. That's not right, is it? Oh, damn. I've kind of lost my train of thread. That's very annoying. Let's come back here. What did I say this was? 4 and 6, didn't I? Yes, 4 and 6. So shall we investigate down here? What are we looking for? We've got 4 and 6. So we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 7. Obviously, ones are here. I said twos are in those squares. Why did I say that? Oh, yeah, because we've got 2 here blocking across. So twos are here. So ones are here, twos are here. But the 3 and the 7, I don't really know. What about across here? We've got 4 and 2 here. And so the remaining squares are 3, 7, 8. Have I just developed a pair of 3 and 8 here? This is 2 and 4, right? So 3, 7, and 8 missing over here. We've got us blocking 7. Here, this is 7s in those squares. This is 3, 8. This is 3, 8. Yes. So down here, we don't have 3 or 8 or any of these numbers. So we do have 2, 6, and 9. And we've got 2 and 9 together. So that is going to be a 6. 6 blocking across here, down there. There's our 6. 6 blocking up here, across there. There's our 6. We just need a 3 for this row now. Threes are there. Oh, 3s. Okay, 1 blocking down here, 1 blocking down here, and 1 across here. I don't know what's going on with the keyboard, but it's not holding down properly. There we go. Get a 1 in that square. It seems to be getting stuck. Probably need a new keyboard as well as other things. 1 across, 1 down here. Sorry, I can't hold down the key, but that's a 1 in that square there. That's the last digit 1 as well. I'm going to have to go and leave you again for a second. I should be back. Edited, of course. Hello, Sudokans. Rainwatch number 2. Still, I don't have to take the car out yet, but my crazy cat, so stupid, was sitting looking at the rain. When I decided to go out and investigate, he decided to run under the car where there is another cat hiding from the rain. And so they got to fighting a bit there. Life with my cats. What am I doing? I have 1 highlighted. I have no idea why. I've really lost my... This is such an awful way to play the game of Sudoku, being constantly interrupted. Really not good. Okay, now I put 2 into those squares before, I remember. 2 blocking across here, right, like this. And this was something and something. 4 and 6, I think it was. So 2s I put here, blocking down here, all right, like this. 2 blocking down here like this, and 2 across here. So in fact, I don't know how long that one's been sitting there, but I can see now that it has to be a 2, doesn't it? We've got 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking across here, 2 down here, but we've also got 2 in one of these empty squares here blocking across. So 2 there, blocking down, blocking down. We will say that that has to be a 2. Oh no. Oops. Nearly made a mistake. Didn't quite make it. That's good. What's missing from down here? 4 and 5, wasn't it? Yeah, 4, 5. So these squares have to be 3 and 7. And this has to be 3 or 7 as well, because we had whatever it was here, 4 and 6. 3, 7, 3, 7. I hear the rain arising. I think I'm going to have to go and take the car out. So, excuse me while I disappear once more. My apologies. Hello, fellow Sudokans. I'm back. My deep apologies for that. I was joking the other day in the comments section about rain stopping play in terms of Sudoku possibly being the only game where rain can't stop play, but in this case, it certainly can. I've been stuck out there. I didn't have to take the car out. The rain was teasing me. The rain gods were teasing me because there's around my garden, I have a channel that's like a trench that's all around the outside of the garden, like a concrete trench. And that connects to pipes that go out into the street. My garden is below the street level. And it's in like with reasonable amounts of rain, it just disappears into the channel and disappears off into the pipes below the street. But when we have during monsoon season, or when the rain is particularly heavy, the channel gets full, and as soon as it gets full, the garden floods. But up to that point, it's still okay. The garden is still pretty clear. So I have to watch. I have to keep a very close watch on the level that it is in the channel. And as soon as it hits level with the garden, then I have to take the car out because it floods in the next 1 minute. It happens so quickly. It's unbelievable how fast it floods. But until that time, it's okay. Now, this time of the day, there are so many cars parked in the street because I have an office building around just opposite here, and that doesn't have any parking for its employees, so they just park on the street. So it means there's nowhere for me to leave the car, even if I do take the car out. So I was trying to avoid that. Anyway, I'm back now, and I've just remembered something. There is some benefit to actually leaving the game and coming back. I remembered that I've remembered so much about this game. I remembered that early on I found 3-8 in those squares, and I found a 3-8 in this square, didn't I? You can still hear the thunder in the background, by the way, but it's distant now. So I remember now that I placed a 3-8 as a pair in those squares, and so this is whatever it is, which is not 3 or 8. Oh, it's a 9, isn't it? Actually, I just realized I could see the 9s blocking down there anyway. So there you are. 9 blocking across here, 9 blocking across here. That little break of half an hour has done me good. 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking up here. There's a 9 that we can play. I hope I'm recording this. Yes, I am. Okay. Right. So 1s and 9s are out of the way. I've just made myself a cup of tea as well, so I should be... Actually, it's tea with honey and lemon since I was not feeling very well this morning. That's often a panacea, don't you find? Right. What goes in this block down here? We're looking for 3, 4, 5, 7. We have 7s coming down here like this, excuse me, in a straight line, which will give me a 7 in that square. We have the 3 and the 5 blocking down here like this, so those squares can only contain 3 or 5. This has to be a 4. And if this is 3 or 5, that means that has to be 3 or 5, and clearly can't be a 5, so therefore it must be a 3. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be a 3. I have no idea if this game was difficult or not. It's been difficult for me just because of stopping and starting and trying to get back into it again. This is a 3. But I've remembered rather a lot of it, actually, more than I usually do. Perhaps being sick has been good for my Sudoku. This is a 7. 7 blocking down there. But I remembered it from before. We had 3 and 7 in those squares. And so now we've got 7 blocking here, 7 blocking here, 7 blocking there. So in and these squares, and in this row then, that's the location for 7 now. 7 down here, 7 across there. There's a 7. Oh, I actually think the rain has actually come to a halt now. That's nice. Missing number up here is not a 2. 2 is going to be in this square. Missing number here is 5. 2 will block down here. That will give me a 2 in that square. And the last number to place here is a 4. Now I said before 3, 8 in this square, didn't I? Because I worked it out from this column. So then obviously this 8 is going to block that square there. So that will be our 8. Where are you? There you are, 8. And this will be our 3. And of course, we'll have a 3 up there and an 8 in there. 8 also blocks down this column and across this row, giving us an 8 there. That's the last digit, 8. Time for more tea. Okay, we have 5 blocking from on high down here. That's going to give me a 5 in that square. By the way, I'm feeling much better now. Standing out watching the rain has made me feel a lot better physically. It's cathartic, I think. The missing digit here is 4. Still need a 4 there. Right, we're going very well here. Now, I remember this was 6 and 4, so this has to be 2 and 7. So we've got 7 across there. There's our 7. There's our 2. 2 across here now, and 2 down there. There's our 2. 6 blocks this square here. So that's going to be our 6. That will be our 4. 4 blocks across here, giving me the 4 there. 6 blocks down here. There's our 6. And the last number is a 3. Very high number on the clock for me, but that's not how it's going to be once it's edited. Once I've edited out all of the going outside. Okay, thank you for joining me and sticking with me to the end through this bit of a marathon session for me, but hopefully not too long by the time it's edited with taken away all the nonsense. All right, see you for another puzzle another time. Bye-bye.